Welcome back to Silent Hill 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Well, oh. Oh.
Well, I thought it was tape at first.
Yeah, I did too.
Like Scotch tape. I was like, okay.
Huh.
He's like, no, I gotta figure out how to get this tape off.
Tape is too tough to pull off. It's like, James, you pussy.
If I had some bolt cutters.
If only. Patient number 50. Sudden outburst, aggression. What did I miss? Recommendations: continue with current therapy. Water has a calming effect. It used to. Okay. Just jot down on my handy dandy notebook. Delusions. Refuses. Bathing required. To be carried out in the treatment room. Okay. Constant surveillance. Okay. Next one. Move to L1. Anxiety. Can't be left alone. Move to L1 for closer monitoring.
Oh, it means press L1 on your controller.
Yeah, I can run now. Yeah, what's this?
Just shoot the recorder.
I'll be the judge of that.
Sir, step back.
Oh my god, did I actually break it? No. Sir, get down on the ground. Show me your hands.
I'm gonna have to ask you to refrain from placing yourself on the table, sir.
I don't want to do it. Don't do this, man.
Cop talk is so funny.
Yeah.
The particular individual was in this location at this particular time.
It's like, you could just say this guy was here. You don't have to make it all.
Particular individual stated that his particular wife.
It's like, okay, nobody talks like that, but if you insist. All right, so we're missing a switch. And what is that, a dial? Whoa. Okay. Ooh, can I go in there? No. No.
We're fucked.
Shit. I believe we're in the hospital? No! I always do that, son of a bitch. Map. No. Map.
A gun?
Map. Gun? Okay, where are we? Where the fuck are we? Basement? I don't remember. Do the maps show where we're at?
It should.
Oh, there we are. Okay.
Director's office.
L1.
L1 loser.
L1 weenie. I mean, what? I don't like that sound.
Was there anything in M5?
M5?
Yeah, there's open room.
Oh.
It's fake.
I saw drugs. Ooh. Cool, for a gun I don't... Never mind. Thought that was shotgun ammo. Okay.
Oh, dude, check this out. So, last week, I went to Goodwill, and the Goodwill where I'm at has one of the clearance bin stores attached to it. So like, your can't remember what they call them, but it's essentially like the rejects from all of the other Goodwills, and then they just dump everything in bins, and then you just go pick through the bins, and then you pay by the pound.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me about that when you and Bob went there a while back.
Yeah, so I went to that one again, and I was going through this bin full of books, and I saw a old Japanese manga, like not like an anime style manga, but like the old ones from the 1800s.
Whoa!
Which is the reason that we call manga is because originally they were these woodblock print mass paperback books that were printed on really thin rice paper, and they'd be like novels or just like, you know, they have pictures in them and stuff. And it had like a blue cover, and I open it up, and it's like kind of like the binding had come out because they're just like sewn together with really thin string, and someone had clearly just like thrown it in the bin. And I was just like, I looked at it, and it had like pictures of like these insects and like a snake and everything, and I was like, I recognize this. Like, this is really familiar.
Yeah.
And then I picked up all the pages and made sure I grabbed them all. And it's in like pretty good condition. And then as I was walking around, I started thinking, I was like, where do I recognize that from? And I was like, holy shit. It's Hokusai. And so, do you know who Hokusai is?
No.
So he is the most famous Japanese woodblock print artist ever.
Oh.
And so, you know, like that classic Japanese woodblock print where it's like a giant wave?
Yeah.
So that's Hokusai.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like, holy shit. The reason I recognize this is because I have a reprint of this.
Oh.
That I had, because I bought like he did a series of manga books that were like sketches of daily life in Edo period Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, this is totally it. So I took it home, and I translated the front of the book, and it says Hokusai manga first edition.
What?
And I was like, no fucking ways. And I looked it up. It's from 1814.
Wow.
And I found all of the pages. And
dude, you gotta put that in like a safe or something.
Yeah, I have it in like a glass case in my living room.
Yeah.
But I pulled out the reprint that I have and double checked, and it's 100% a Hokusai manga. And I looked up what it costs to get one of those, and it's like $2,000.
What? And somebody just threw it away?
Somebody just threw it away and took it to Goodwill, and somehow it made its way through the Goodwill system and was in a Goodwill store at one point, and nobody picked it up. Nobody looked at it, and then they just threw it away like trash into this bin. And it's over 200 years old.
What in the fuck is wrong with people?
I don't know. Like, I don't know how anyone can look at that and be like, wow, this seems important. This is really old.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just see something as just old. They're like, it's nothing.
Like, yeah, this is garbage.
Oh, I would have been so angry. I would have been happy, but at the same time angry that somebody, like, would do something like that.
Oh, yeah, no, I totally had that exact reaction where it's just like, this is fucked up. Just, like, throwing this away like garbage. Like, this is so rare.
Yeah.
Really important.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, some people just don't really give a shit about old stuff like that. I mean, I understand you gotta, like, clear out every once in a while, but it's like, come on, man. Really? Like that?
Like, I can understand, like, shitty records that, you know, have just been sitting around and we're like, wow, I'm not going to listen to Engelbert Humperdinck, so...
Yeah. Or something that was, like, mass-produced. where there's like millions of fucking records, but it's like, no, just like, one of the forefathers of Japanese animation, but no big. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Press left. Oh, I see. No. Nice. Yeah, every once in a while I still find stuff. I mean, I haven't been to like a thrift store in actually that's not true. I went there a couple weeks ago. But like before that I hadn't been to like Savers or Goodwill in a hot minute, but still find good stuff there every once in a while.
Yeah, I've had pretty good luck with the bins, the Goodwill bins. And like on that trip, I bought, there was like a ton of old books that I picked up. It was like 5 or 6 books that were all from the 1800s. Like, it was like this entire old book collection that just got dumped. And so I got some really cool books from the 1800s, and I think for the entire stack and some other stuff I bought, I paid like $2.
God damn.
Worth it.
Yeah, support your local thrift stores. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. The Goodwill here in town is closing down.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It has been. The last few times I went there, it was okay.
Yeah.
It kind of went downhill.
Yeah, I think the last time I was there, I was just like, just shoes and shirts that nobody's gonna buy, and
yeah, just like the ugliest shit in the world.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's a poopy stain in the shower.
I mean, where else are you gonna shit?
Where else are you gonna have dire hee-haw?
I bet he wasn't thinking that when he had his dire hee-haw. Or she.
Dire yee-haw!
That's what they used to call it in the 1880s. Here you got that dire yee-haw! They try to make it seem a little more fun.
Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Literally. Okay, so I got a... Oh, the key to L1. Sick.
L1 and a bent hypodermic needle.
Yeah. Yeah, I found this key and a paper clip that was bent slightly to the left. Also, it's been a hot minute since we played Silent Hill 2, everybody, so give us a... Yeah, it literally has been months. So give us a frickin' second.
Give us a break, all right?
Give us a second. Oh, okay. I keep fucking meaning to ask you this, and I keep forgetting, and it's fresh in my mind, so I need to ask you. Have you played... What the fuck? What was that? What? What in the... Oh.
Oh, it's probably out there.
God damn, that scared me. Have you played Tears of the Kingdom?
Yes.
Okay. What did you think of it?
I thought it was pretty good, but it kind of got boring.
Okay.
But I didn't dislike it, but I got to a point with it where I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I felt the exact same way, and I fucking loved Breath of the Wild. Like, I put over 100 hours into Breath of the Wild, and obviously when Tears of the Kingdom came out, I was like, fuck yeah, another Zelda, and it's like, you can go in the sky, and like, you can go underground and all this shit. I was like, this game looks fucking awesome, and I played it for about 3 hours, and I haven't touched it since.
Oh wow, 3 hours?
Yeah. I don't like games that sort of how do I word this? I'm not a fan. What? Oh. I'm not a fan of games that sort of like shoehorn in features just for the sake of it. Like, I feel like Breath of the Wild, how it was like as close to perfect as you can get. Like, I had very few issues with Breath of the Wild, but with Tears of the Kingdom, it's like, okay, you have to build a thing, but you have to build it in a very specific way. And then maybe if you don't build it a very specific way, you can get away with doing it your own way, but it probably won't work. And
yeah, that ends up becoming like optional for it. You don't really have to like.
But don't a lot of the shrines require that?
Some of them, yeah.
Okay. Because a lot of the shrines that I played early on, it was just like, I mean, there were the easy ones where I was like, oh, make a seesaw. And like that shit's easy, but then it's like other ones where it's like, oh, you got to build a contraption that'll kick a ball into over this ramp, and then it'll fall into a hole, and then but you have to get it so specific that it does what it's supposed to do. And I was getting very, I don't know, I wasn't having fun with it. And again, I say that as somebody,
some temples
and I say that as somebody that fucking loved Breath of the Wild. But I don't know. I could not find myself enjoying Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, there are definitely some temples that are just kind of like, get this over with.
Yeah.
But the part that I didn't like the most was the underworld area.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know. The underworld just seemed kind of like the rushed part of it.
Yeah, it seems like they just wanted to include like more stuff to do, but I get that like it's just a thing. I don't. Is the underworld stuff necessary or is it optional?
Part like you don't have to like explore the entire thing, but you definitely like have to go down there for some stuff.
Oh.
But I mean, parts of it cool, but like it just ended up getting kind of like repetitive for me. It got to a point where I was like, I'm just kind of done with this.
Okay.
Like, I don't hate it. I don't know. It lost my attention.
What in the Oh yes, the mannequins.
Legs again.
Yeah, God, I hate those things. Yeah, I
have a shotgun now.
Yeah, but I only have like 2 shells left. Yeah, like I tried so fucking hard to like, I really wanted to like Tears of the Kingdom, and I've tried, I don't know how many fucking times to, I didn't mean to make a new save, but that's fine. I really wanted to like it a lot, and I tried so fucking hard, and I can't do it.
Yeah, it's definitely not as like much of an instant classic as Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild was like so new and like everything was new in that, and I feel like Tears of the Kingdom, a lot of it wasn't new because it's essentially Breath of the Wild with like different stuff in it. Like the map is the same.
Yeah.
And so the novelty for all of that stuff is kind of gone.
That is true.
They had to add in all the new features and everything and like spice it up in different areas, and I think they spiced it up a little too much in some regards.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the stuff in Tears of the Kingdom were just like left on the game room floor as just like, we can't, because Breath of the Wild was still a Wii U game, and so they had to like make it fit on a Wii U, and obviously Switch as well. But I feel like a lot of it, they had ideas for Breath of the Wild, but they're like, we can't do this. The Wii U can't fucking, it won't run if we put all this in the Wii U version. And then once the Switch came out, they were like, okay, we can put it in now.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know that for a fact, but...
Where are we going?
Do I have any? Okay, so one bracelet, so we can give that to the hand in whatever room that was.
Mr. Hand?
Yeah. Were we in the...
But not Mr. Hands.
No.
The guy that died.
Nobody Google that. You don't need to see
It's an
that...
upsetting video.
Yeah, you don't need to see that poor man's demise.
Via horse.
Yeah.
Via horse penis.
Big ol' horse penis.
Do you know that guy worked for, like, Boeing?
Yep.
He was, like, a very prominent engineer at Boeing.
Yeah, he just had a very strange... I mean, I'm not trying to kink shame or anything, but he just had a very...
Unconventional.
Yeah, he was into some stuff, and unfortunately, that stuff killed him.
Boeing, more like boing.
God damn it. Oh, boy.
Am I right, ladies?
All right. There you are. I'm going to use my... Don't you
Jacob's ladder at me.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh god, there's another one? Of course there is. There's always another one.
Where there's one nurse, there's two. Oh, that was like a weirdly human noise she made.
Whoa! Yeah, I heard that.
And she's like,
Yeah, they do that in the original also. Wait, were we just up here? How the fuck did we get... Oh, duh, I went upstairs like an idiot. Yeah,
it took care of the fucking nurses.
Yeah. Was this door always open? Oh, I saw you at the very last fucking second. Yeah, in 2 and 3, the nurses make very sexualized sounds as well. Even when you don't, never do that again. Even when you don't hit them, they'll make those noises. At least she was there. Okay. Well, I guess the Silent Hill 2 movie is Silent Hill 2. The new Silent Hill movie is I guess finished filming, and it's going to come out like any time now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it already has a runtime and everything. Yeah. All right.
I'll be curious to see how that is.
I don't know. I have faith. I mean, I'm definitely going to see it either way, but it's the dude who directed the first one. And everybody's like, "Oh, well, Silent Hill Revelations was so terrible." It's like, yeah, well, number one, it was during the 3D craze.
Yeah. And
that sort of didn't help. But this one is done by the director of the first one. So, ooh, can I go outside? No, of course not. Oh.
Oh, shortcut.
Oh, how did that get locked?
I think it's always been locked. It's just like a different stairwell.
Oh, that's right. Laura locked it behind her. I recall. I do recall. Have I been here? Nope. Okay. Ooh. Gimme.
Urinal bullets. Yummy.
Yummy. Man, somebody really had to take a dump, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. Anyway.
Oh my god. Did you ever hear about that news story like a year ago or so? Where there was like a bomb threat called in at a Home Depot? Like somebody called in, they were like, I can't remember where this was. It was somewhere in the United States. And they were like, oh, there's a bomb. There's a guy threatening to blow up Home Depot. And the police showed up. and they're like, "Oh, the guy's in the bathroom," and he came out of the bathroom, and there was all these like SWAT teams were there, and like the police were there, and he was like, "What the fuck?" And it turned out what had actually happened is that he was running into the bathroom, and he was like, "Man, I'm about to blow this place up." And it turned out he just had to take a shit really bad.
Oh my god.
And someone heard that, and they're like, "Oh my god, terrorist."
Man, what kind of place is America nowadays where you can't even take a shit in peace?
Yeah. Fucking wokeisms.
Goddamn
Oh,
woke.
do you have to like rotate that?
Oh, do I? Oh, I do.
Oh, it's probably the combination for the safe because it has those symbols on it.
Oh, it does. Interesting. Okay.
We shall see.
Where are the other two at?
Can you get to C1?
I was just looking at that. Give me a freaking second.
Ma'am, no, we're not.
No, we're not.
It's such a weird fucking movie.
Did that one get back up? It did get back up.
Oh, maybe what, you missed?
I guess so. Yeah, that is a really weird movie. I remember not hating it as much as everyone else did, but it's definitely not good.
No. It was interesting. There's something behind there? Oh.
Oh. Annotation to the following interview was conducted with in response to incident 107. I remember lying in water, empty, and then I felt him stare. He was very close, very close. I had to get out, had to get away, but he followed. He kept staring, so I made him stop. Now I'm empty again. Can we go back to the pool?
No.
No. No. No, man, we can't. Have you seen any movies lately in theaters?
Last new movie I saw was Nosferatu.
Oh, you saw it in theaters?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was... The movie fucking rules. It's like, oh!
How did you see me? It's like, bitch, how can I not?
I was ducking!
Sick of these fuckers sneaking up on me.
We have been going to this little theater in Sacramento called Dreamland Cinema, and you can like become a member for like $25 a month or something like that, and then you get discounts on movie tickets, and it is a 25-seat theater.
Oh, hell yeah.
And they play like old movies, and then members get to like vote on what movie to play.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so they'll like come out with a list of movies that they have the rights to, and then like once a month the members get to like vote on like the schedule. And we went and saw Elephant Man last time.
Oh, wow.
The David Lynch Elephant Man.
Yeah.
And then so there was this guy in the fucking theater who was eating popcorn like a fucking asshole.
Oh.
He was eating it with his mouth open, and he was eating one piece at a time.
What?
So it took him, like, no joke, like an hour to get through his like medium, not even medium, it was like a fucking smaller size bag of popcorn, and he was eating a piece like every 5 seconds with his fucking mouth open.
He's like, I paid $8.99 for this. I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, and like he was just some fucking metalhead dude. And then on Saturday, we went to go watch the original Wicker Man. And we were like, I swear to God, if that fucking popcorn guy is here, we are out of here. We sit down, and that fucking guy was right in front of us doing the exact same thing.
Oh my God.
And so we had just sat down, and we look at each other, and we're just like, can't fucking do this. And we just left.
Dude, I can't fucking go to theaters anymore because
People act like fucking assholes in theaters now.
Yes, I like. Oh my god, I don't know if I might have told you this. I can't remember, but it was either last year or the year before. I took Stephanie's daughter to go see. Oh god damn it! I just had it. Kiki's Delivery Service in theaters. Because I was like, oh, that might be fun to like. I've seen it, and she's seen it. I don't know how many times, but I was like, oh, that might be fun to like take her, to go like the movie theater experience to see like one of her favorite movies. Yeah. And like, there was a bunch of other problems with that theater, but there were these two kids that came in like right as the movie started, and they were like kicking on chairs and stomping their feet, and they kept like getting up and running down the stairs like out into the lobby. And I eventually, like, it took like 45 minutes, and that's me like being extremely patient, and I was like, you know what, I can't fucking take this. And so I went into the lobby and I was like, can I speak to like a manager or somebody? And one of the managers came up, and I was like, I'm sorry to do this, man, but there are these two kids in theater, whatever, and they keep making a bunch of noise. They're being extremely loud, and they keep moving and like leaving the theater and going back in, and it's very disruptive. And I was like, can you do like something about it? And he's like, yeah, man, don't worry about it. I'll be in there in just a minute. Are they still in there? I was like, I think so. And he's like, yeah, I'll be there in just a minute. Go ahead and head back to your seat. I was like, all right. So I went and sat back down, and the dude came back in, and he just kind of looked around the auditorium, just kind of looked, and then looked at the screen, and then just left. And I was like, what? And then like they kept making noise, and so like I turned around and just stared at them. They were probably like 4 rows behind me. But, that's a very bright movie, so it was very bright in the theater, and I just, like, stared at them, and eventually they stopped for about a half hour, and then 10 minutes before the movie ended, they just, like, got up and left, and they, like, stormed out of the auditorium, and I was like, all right, well, fuck, at least they're gone. And so the movie ended, and we were walking out, and they were walking maybe, like, 10 feet in front of us. And that's how we get back here. Okay, am I supposed to go down there? Of course.
You want to die?
No. And they were walking like 10 feet in front of us. Okay, I fucking killed that. No, maybe it's a different one.
Yeah.
And anyway, I overheard them talking about how they snuck into the theater. Because like the side entrance for Edwards, they came in through there, and I guess somebody was leaving and they like snuck in that way, and I just overheard them saying that they like snuck in that way. I was like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, just ruining movies.
Yeah. So and like every time I go to a movie that I really want to see, it gets ruined for me because I like, watching a movie in peace. And it's not even so much that like, oh, I paid my ticket, I should get, like, that doesn't really bother me. I just want to be able to enjoy the movie in peace. And I can't do that when I hear people like making noise and just being general dicks.
Yeah. No, it's like a huge problem now.
Yeah, and it fucking drives me nuts. And so like now if there's a movie I want to see, I wait like a month before like I even consider seeing it, because it's like I'm just gonna get mad and my opinion of the movie is gonna be tainted because some dickhead kids or whoever decided to be loud and obnoxious and ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah.
And I'm also not trying to get stabbed, so I don't do anything about it. Did I even go in here?
Not getting stabbed is a priority.
Yeah. Anyway, next time I DPS Ultra, maybe we'll actually make some progress. I just need to figure out like where to go.
We got one bracelet.
Yeah, we got one. It only took us 35 minutes. I mean, we made progress. It's been a while since we just need to get back into the groove of things.
Yup.
See ya.